Hi, my name is Melissa Urban. I'm a Blue Diamond in Pure. I live in Flemington, New Jersey, and I'm excited today to be sharing with you some foundational principles of success as you build your network marketing business here with Pure. I hope that these nuggets of information that I share with you today will help guide you in the right direction if you're ever feeling lost. And, I know they've helped me in the 6 years that I've been building this business, really wrap my head around what is possible. So grab a notepad and pen, and I hope you take some notes and you are successful with this as well. So the three functional principles of network marketing are consistent effort, duplication, and give it enough time. Okay, so I'm going to break down each one of those and shed a little bit of light to what that may mean for you. These three principles really remind us to work steadily, to duplicate ourselves. We are in a leverage sales business, and to be patient, which I know so many people may struggle with, having that patience. Patience is a virtue, right? So for many of us, you might have joined this industry and because it looked bright and attractive and exciting. And then once you step into it, the fog settles in and your vision is not so clear. And it's easy to lose sight of your vision, and you think you're doing everything right, and you've shared with all your friends, and maybe you plugged into the system to some degree. But that's why these three principles are so important for you to really remember every single day as you build. Okay, so let's talk about number one, which is consistent effort. I always tell people you cannot shower on Sunday 7 times and think that's going to last you for the week, right? Same thing with trying to lose weight. You can't drink a lot of water and exercise and reduce your calorie intake and eat your plants and vegetables and fruits just on Monday and not do it any other day of the week. You're not going to get the same result. Period. Okay, so you have to be willing to give this business consistent chunks of time if you want to create that long-term residual income. This is huge. A lot of people think they can do that, but then they end up not doing it and they feel like a failure. So what we want you to understand is you can certainly work this business full-time. You can work this business part-time, but you cannot work this business spare time. And why? Well, because quite honestly, nobody has spare time. We all have 24 hours in a day, and you're layering this on top of your current responsibilities, job, family, home, life, whatever it may be. And you have to make this a priority if you want to make it work. You literally have to take your calendar, which to me, my calendar is my Bible. I schedule everything out, and write in appointments for yourself. Write in the chunks of time you're going to use to build your Pure business. And honestly, the person who logs the most hours is going to win. That's just the bottom line. I always like to call it like, the pilot that logs his hours. Are you going to get in the plane with the pilot who's logged 15 hours? Or are you going to get in the plane with the pilot that's logged 15,000 hours? Right? I mean, there's a huge difference. And it's not that one isn't going to be successful over the other, but let's just think about that for a second. Logging your hours, which is showing the presentation, basically is the ultimate winner at the end of the day. Okay, so we want to make sure you're having that consistent chunks of time. That could be 15 minutes a day for you, 30 minutes, an hour. It could be 6 hours a day for you. It doesn't matter, and it's not a comparison game. You have to do what works for you, but be consistent about it. Network marketing is a business of inconvenience. And you have to find those nooks and crannies of your day. A lot of people might have to wake up a few minutes earlier. They might have to time block around their lunch break. They might have to use their car back and forth to work to make those phone calls and to build those relationships and connections. They might have to, block 30 minutes after dinner every day to make this a priority. But find what works for you and be consistent with it. All right, number 2 is duplication. Now, people that grow large businesses in network marketing become masters of this. This is not a business for you to do alone. It's about leveraging your team, right? Creating that duplication process. And I'm excited to say that when you create a simple system, which is what we have here in Pure, and definitely get with your upline leader to learn the system. Maybe it's show sharing and connecting, right? A simple system that's going to be easily duplicated is going to create depth in your organization and reach your ultimate goal of long-term residual income or wealth. Okay, so let's write that down, right? We've got a simple system that creates duplication and depth, which equals wealth. And I mean, think about it. You want to, share this presentation so you can enroll a new rep or customer, and then you can go ahead and show them how to do the same thing, and then help that next person do the same thing until now you've got thousands of people in your organization that you would have never met before, all sharing the same message. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. It's duplication, it's repetitive, but it's a simple system to follow that is just really, really exciting. So plug in with your upline leader to make sure you're on board with the simple duplication of this industry. Focusing on a simple and systematic method of growing a team creates duplication and depth. And as these occur, wealth can be easily obtained long term. What I want you to understand is your success is purely gauged on you helping others succeed, right? So me helping you helps you help me, so to speak. And a lot of people just aim right for the wealth, and you really need to change your bullseye and your target to be helping others first before you can attain your ultimate goal. So the quote is, sometimes the bullseye is hit by aiming in the opposite direction. Okay, I hope that helps you. And the last one is give it enough time, which is basically be patient. And I know this is tricky for a lot of people, but let me give you an example. Have you ever taken on a project like putting together a desk or a piece of furniture or renovating a room or a house or decorating something, and it ends up taking you much more time, money, energy, and effort than you ever could have possibly imagined? I know I've been there. Most people join this industry with a warped expectation and serious distortion of the overall industry because they heard a story, which there's some really great success stories out there, don't get me wrong. But I want to paint the picture of reality for a lot of people because the realism of this will set you free. It's not to discourage you, but if you give it enough time and you're patient, right? You've put in the consistent effort, you've duplicated yourself, and you've been patient with the process, you will achieve your goals. It does take significant time and periods of time to create a large network marketing business with depth and duplication. It takes time to start a new rep and get them up and running and get them successful in a win. It takes time to create leaders in an organization. Leaders aren't born overnight, right? They develop skills, they develop confidence, so that they can help educate other people of what is possible. It takes time to understand the invisible learning curve and skill set required to be successful in this business. And I think everyone comes to the table with a different learning curve. What I showed up with is going to be different than what you showed up with in this business, right? So you have to have that learning curve about the industry and what it can do for you, learning curve about trusting yourself in the process, learning curve about the invitation of a lifetime of what this is with Pure, learning to be a servant leader to others. Everyone is a little bit different with their learning curve, and just be patient with this, but keep moving forward. Signing up for this business means nothing. I always tell people this. People sign up all the time, and that really means nothing. It's working the business that means everything. And that's why these three principal foundational pieces are so key. Again, are you logging your hours like a pilot? And what does that mean? That's sharing the presentation over and over and over again, which can get boring and redundant, but that's as simple as it gets. We want to keep it simple so that anybody can do this. Don't compare yourself to other people. You are getting paid for your vision, your courage, and your stamina in this business. So I hope that you remember these three principles of network marketing: consistent effort, duplication, and give it enough time, and allow yourself to ask those questions that can provide you with this checklist for reality, because the fog will lift and the vision will be clear, because success is no accident. So I hope I've helped you today in painting the picture of what is possible. I've been here for a little over 6 years. It has been a blessing and an honor to share the Pure message to everyone that I encounter. So I wish you guys good luck as you are working on your journey as well. Thank you guys. Have a great day.